Hello, everyone. Looks like we got Nathan hanging out. Welcome, Nathan. I love that I can do this all without turning it off. Makes it kind of nice. At least half the time I don't have to turn it off. Okay, that needs paused. Okay, Backfire, welcome back. How you doing tonight? How goes the hunting? Hunting the same as me? Heck yeah. Who's gonna find it first, though? That's the real question. Let's shine our diglets. Starting to feel a little bit like a soul link. Joanna C, welcome. You just captured a Squirtle 2 hours ago? Nice. How many resets did it take you? Moondrop, welcome. I'm good, how are you? You're good? You're looking at this one light out your window and it's giving you a life lesson to think of? Are you staring at a light having an existential crisis, Moondrop? Hopefully your luck can continue. I agree. May the odds ever be in our favor. Your next shiny could be 20k encounters, it could be 40, could be 80. We've seen them before. You know, just a casual 10 times odds, it's fine. No, you don't know. The light is just, you never knew that it was. It always showing up at night, except for this one night it didn't. That sounds vaguely familiar, like a story. Oh, that's giving me hard, I recognize this story vibes. Lily and Ruby took you over 15k? Gosh, dang. And you never said this life lesson even though you want to? Go for it. Share away. Matt, the Pokemon trainer, sent 2 jewels. 100 for 2 jewels. Well, thank you. And again. Matt, the Pokemon trainer. Nice. Hey Matt, how you doing tonight? Someone in your life to light up the light that never leaves you? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Moondrop, now you're making me want to go watch Sister Act again. Come on now. Even if that reference is too old for you, gotta check it out sometime. I highly recommend Sister Act 2. Sister Mary Clarence. With Whoopi Goldberg. We both got female birds. Yours was a Pidgey though, yeah? I figured out each jewel is worth 1 penny. Cappy. Hey, thanks so much. Is that a furfro on your profile picture or what? What am I seeing here? No, it is not. Well, welcome to the stream all the same. Ooh, yawn. It's just about 8:15, heading into my yawn slump for the next 30 minutes, and then we'll be back out of it. You do love Furfrou? It's a pretty solid Pokemon there. Not as great as some, not as bad as others. Dude, by Swayze, no joke. Pokepia is very addicting. So much so to the point that I've had to restrict myself on some nights to say I can sign on, I can check the PC box for my stickers, and that is it. Your favorite Pokemon is Ampharos. You know what? That is my favorite Gen 2 evolutionary line. However, you would not believe the amount of time it took me to realize that Flaffy could evolve into Ampharos. Had no idea for the longest time. Just my 6-year-old brain didn't put things together until I was like 10 when Gen 3 came out. Your favorite Pokemon is either Lopunny or Lucario or Eevee. You know what? I'm sensing a trend there, not gonna lie. I'm a bit shocked to find out that Gardevoir is nowhere on that list. Must be the spikes. You got it earlier after resisting it because you were hooked on Animal Crossing for a while and didn't want to get hooked, but just did the Pokemon Center rebuild. Not gonna time skip though. I time skipped one time in that game. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of time skipping. And that was to make a video. It was where I was making the video on how to get Hoppip, Skip Bloom, and Drift Jumpluff into your village. And I needed more fluff to make the video that night. You only started playing Pokemon a couple years ago? Not the Lopunny. Lopunny is a baddie. You didn't hear from me. Okay, from far away, your profile picture low-key kind of looks like Perry the Platypus, and it just makes this home so much better. I know it's not that, but like, it looks like it at first glance, and it's hilarious. You love going to Treasure Islands, but this game is Animal Crossing, Pokemon, Minecraft combined. Definitely game of the year. It is a pretty phenomenal game. Like, I kind of feel like it deserves the 10 out of 10 that it got. Perry the Platypus? Yeah, when you click into it, though, you can see that it's a picture of a picture. And that's okay. Just super funny, like, just looking at the very small image, it just kind of vaguely looks like a greenish blue creature with a black top hat and a orange bill. But that's because I'm partially impaired with vision. Not legitimately, but, like, I got terrible eyesight. You got shiny Groudon after 53 hours of encounters. Gosh, dang. Not bad. You're playing Pokemon Inclement Emerald right now. Dang, you went from playing Pokemon 2 years ago to going into the rabbit hole of ROM hacks, huh? No judgment, just amazement. Give you Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald before Gen 10 and you're a happy camper. Rumor has it on the leak mill that Heart Gold, Soul Silver are next in line. Oh yeah, shiny hunting can be the literal worst. That's why I shiny hunt while I stream. And so I have folks like you to talk to while I'm shiny hunting, else I'd probably give up way sooner than I do. I don't think there's been a shiny hunt that we've officially given up on the channel yet. Dino Warrior, welcome. You caught 2 shinies today. What game we talking about? Pokemon Crystal Legacy is a really fun ROM hack. Nice. Oh, that's where you started. Okay. Interesting. Whew. 437 and 8. Didn't stand a chance. We're at 439 already. Nice. 61 tell custom emotes. We'll take it. Pokemon Go. Got your fave Pokemon Fennekin. You know what? That's a solid shiny. As far as shinies go, shiny Fennekin's really up there. When am I going to stream again on YouTube? I try to stream every night at 8 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Sometimes I start at 7:30. Sometimes I don't start till 8:30. But usually 8 o'clock I'm streaming. So as of 20 minutes ago. You hope Gen 10 has the overworld sound like Legends Arceus and ZA? I hope so. We could use the shiny jingle. And shiny hunting is boring AF. And it is indeed fun when you can interact with others and share in the suffering and the pain and the sorrow and the joy that is the pastime. Pokemon needs more love. It needs less hate. It needs more love and less lies. If you know the song, you're a real one. You also have Pokemon Go. Oh, gotcha. And I know I sang the lyrics wrong to that song, just so everybody's clear. I think the actual words are, we need more dreams and less lies. You're excited for your Fire Red and Sapphire to be here tomorrow? To just sit nicely in the box, be in Pokemon game purgatory? We need to go back to less hand-holding with these Pokemon games? Absolutely. Big agree. Just because Pokemon is a little more for kids don't mean it can't be played by adults. I big agree again. Yeah. I think that they need to remake Pokemon Coliseum, and I'm like 98% certain the reason why it's not getting released on NSO is because we're getting a full-blown remake of it and they just haven't announced it. I fully expect Genius Sonority to like shadow drop a remake out of nowhere. There, we took a screenshot of that. I'll try to add it within 7 to 10 business days because I'm terrible sometimes. Who's sending me Discord messages in the middle of my stream? You already know it's by Swayze. By Swayze, I'm streaming here! Anyways, my terrible New York accent. Let's check out what you sent. Is that just in a plastic case, or is that sealed, or what is going on there? Man, I wish I had my boxes for my cart still. Okay, I am going to have to go see why a toddler is like yelling for me in his bed before he decides to get up. UV light case, not sealed. Okay. Cappy, I'm kind of scared to answer that question. Sounds like a setup, but I'm going to go with I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. Definitely have not heard of a band by that name. Hey, Tack, welcome. I'm gonna go see why a toddler's yelling at me. The chair gets an encounter, and I'll be right back. Thanks, Cappy. That happens from time to time. I was saying, I take my phone with me. I always have it watching the stream so I can see better idea of what you guys are seeing. That's why it was a little bit delayed, because I had to wait for the image to catch up. But yeah, basically I was loosely watching that and doing an encounter. I don't always take it with me. I just figured that this one was probably going to take a little bit longer because it looked like both of my kids were whining. Hey, Victor, welcome to the stream, by the way. I just saw that you popped up in there and we're kind of hidden. Sorry about that. Must have missed your message with all the random chat hoes. What you talking about, Tack? What do you mean, what is today's video? I think my cat's hooing like an owl. Oh, by Swayze, I don't care. I was just giving you crap because I knew it was you. How I knew exactly who was messaging me. And I had a pretty good idea about what, too. I was just giving you shade. I don't care. My program is coming along swimmingly. I worked on it until like 12 o'clock last night. So I'm getting super excited about it. It's getting a bunch of features and updates, and I'm making a program log of all the updates and stuff. And I think by the time it's done, it's going to be worth, you know, like selling on Patreon or Ko-Fi or one of those types of things. It'll be great. You mean tomorrow's video? I don't know. I haven't posted a video in a hot minute. I should think about doing a video though. I think Pokemon Pocopia's event is ending, if I'm not mistaken, for Skiploom and Jumpluff, but they might have a little bit of time left. I don't know. Yes. You know what? That's what tomorrow's video is, Tack. I owe everybody a shiny Bulbasaur and a shiny Spearow video. I downloaded them. That's about as far as I got, though. You think I'll have enough time for it? Why is that? I appreciate your confidence, but I don't believe so. Time is a hot commodity these days. Until we meet again. It depends on if I'm able to take lunch tomorrow at work. And if I get sucked into working on my program some more. Maybe eventually I should make a video showcasing my program and be like, this video is sponsored by me. If you like shiny hunting, consider donating to my Patreon or Coffee and you get this program for free. Something like that. Every night, Shauna. I mean, Tack. I think it needs it a little bit. And a lot of it. It is 8:40 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. I'm currently living in the middle of nowhere, Idaho. It's 10:40 for you. Not bad. Chilling out on the East Coast somewhere, hopefully. Just vibing. More specific, New England. Okay, I'm going to show my lack of knowledge and understanding about the US. What the heck is classified as New England? I mean that's fair. Don't elaborate. But like, I've heard New England referred to as a area before. And I always think of Maine when I hear it, but I know that's not correct. Is it like 7 of the 13 original colonies? Six. Oh, gosh, dang it. I'm doing well, Ryland. Man, Cappy, I was so close. And Maine is one of the 6. Oh my gosh. Like, I paid attention in history class, social studies and whatnot. It's just been 20 years. Dino Warrior, I believe, added Cappy as a friend on Pogo. Nice. Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and Vermont. I'm glad I still got it. Luigi Pineapple. My favorite starter is Mudkip. Love the Swampert line. I remember you being here a week ago. I remember because it looked like your profile picture had nothing to do with Luigi, and upon seeing it in big view by viewing your channel, I can see that it's totally Naruto, but I initially thought it was Trump, and I thought it was hilarious. Not that that means anything one way or the other. I just appreciate a good meme every now and then. But Naruto's freaking sweet. Smart people hate you? Why? You got it, Tack. Oh, gotcha. Ryland, what game are you playing? I mean, it's not terribly bad. Like, I go through most every Pokemon game without grass-type Pokemon. Hey, Luigi, we'll catch you later. Thanks for popping in again. Pokemon Shield. I see no reason to own a grass-type Pokemon in Shield. In fact, I think for the most part, a grass-type Pokemon is a liability in Shield. Because I'm fairly confident Shield has Melody instead of her son, which is the ground-type guy, Gordy. first backfire. What approximate state were you from? Was it Texas? Am I remembering that correctly? Okay. Closest relative. So, like, by Texas standards, yes, I live close to where Napoleon Dynamite was filmed. Very close. If I'm remembering correctly, Napoleon Dynamite was filmed in Preston, Idaho, which is right on the border between Idaho and Utah. And that's about 2.5 hours from me. So, you know, just a nice drive from Amarillo to Lubbock. Or from Big Spring to Odessa. Midland, maybe. If you're, you know, going a little slower. Yeah, it's not a bad drive at all. Honestly, I want to go vibe in Texas some more again. Like, I think that would be dope. But we just bought land in Idaho, so I think I'm kind of stuck here. I told the wife that we should just dab out and move to Texas. She said not until the kids are, like, well into school. And maybe not even then. In Texas from Houston, every major city is like 3 to 4 hours away. Yeah, absolutely. I think from Lubbock to Dallas-Fort Worth is like 6 hours. Sorry for you? What? Who you sorry for and why, Tack? You? But why? Stuck in Idaho? Yeah, a little bit. I agree. You have 37 shinies in Pokemon Go? I think I have 37 shinies of one Pokemon in Go, but... I've been up to some shenanigans in that game, so... It's not quite that bad, but... I have way more shinies than I need in that game, that's for sure. Your friend got like 16 shinies in the span of 2 days? Oh yeah, easy to do at GoFest. Easy to do on Community Day, honestly. I did. Technically, the words I used is "you got it," Tack. It was a normal day. That's actually pretty dope, though. I'll take it. Send me that luck. I could use it on the Diglett. Just a normal day. Shiny Diglett. He's as lucky as PM7. If you know who that is, I definitely know who that is. And I'm a little salty I didn't get invited to his Guinness Book of World Records day of streaming as one of the contestants there, or the contributors, rather. Could have gone hard on some Pokemon Legends Arceus. Could have shiny hunted with 4 switches at once. Like, could have been great. You were lagging? Gotcha. And like, that may seem like pompous of me to assume I should get an invitation to that. Given the channel that I'm streaming on right now, but my main channel definitely warrants a consideration. The main channel is called Brass Coin. Like a coin made out of brass, all one word. And at the time, it was at like 20,000 subscribers. Just sub to this one, Ryland? Wait, did you not know about my main channel? Holy crap, I thought I was keeping that a secret. Or I didn't think I was, rather. That's actually really funny. Also, I think my kids got up to my computer and messed with my camera, because, like, I'm pretty blurry. There, if you're shiny hunting, I just rubbed the screen for good luck. Dino Warrior, welcome back to the chat. That also explains why I feel like I have to sit up higher for my head to be seen. My kids might have pushed my camera back a little bit. Cappy's over on the main channel now. Hey, there you go. Yeah, the main channel was known for some shenanigans and probably will maintain being known for some shenanigans, but it got really big really fast. And so when I streamed on it for 20,000 subscribers, I was getting like maybe 15 to 20 people in a stream on a good day. And so I was like, you know what happens if I do a smaller channel and build it legitimately and organically from the ground up without the shenanigans and just do streaming only? What would that look like? So for 439 subscribers, still only netting about, you know, an average of 12 to 15 average viewers, which is, you know, just as good as the main channel, really. So no harm, no foul there. I do not know Trainer Yoko. You don't have enough subscribers to stream yet? How many do you need? Like 10? I thought it was just a post 3 videos kind of thing and you were golden. $50. I'm pretty sure they changed that. I'm fairly confident I released a video here and then streamed like the next day. I'm pretty sure you can do face verification to bypass that though. Maybe it's mobile streaming if that's what you're talking about. I think, you know what, I think that's it. If you want to stream from your cell phone, you have to have 50 so you can be more verified and vetted. That would make a difference right there. Tack, you're saying I was clear on your screen until I wiped it? Well, that don't make sense. How do I do it with desktop? I use a program called OBS and a video capture card. So I have a PCI slot, a PCI Express slot in my desktop that is, I don't know, Gato 4K video capture card. And so I plug my switch into that through the dock, like pretend that my computer's a TV and just plug it into the back of my computer. And it captures the image. Captures the stream. Or I guess the gameplay. And then I'm using my computer monitor as my TV for the Switch. Dino Warrior subbing the Cappy. What about an emulator on a laptop? Yeah, that would work. You would just use OBS and do a screen and or window capture depending on what you wanted to show, and you could just capture your gameplay from the emulator. Many people do that. Like when you see somebody shiny hunting on a stream and they have like 8 versions of the game open, that's how they're doing it. Jahara and Godzilla! What's up? That name's a little bit of a tongue twister. Anissa, you have a shiny Doug trio? That's what's up. Congrats. It's a cool name for you? I mean, I think it's a cool name anyways, but... As I was mid-reading it, I tried to say, instead of King, reading Godzilla again, but changing one of the L's to a T, and for some reason it was Jahara and Godzilla talking, but that wasn't right, so I tripped over it a little bit. You don't know why you're staying up this late? You have school tomorrow? Because we are human and we live to make terrible life decisions. Most likely. I mean, I'm still jelly of a shiny Latias. I mean, I have one, but I'm still jelly. Shiny Latias is pretty dope. Thanks for the good excuse. Anytime. It's the same exact reason why I stay up until 2 o'clock in the morning, knowing full well I have to go to work the next morning. Terrible life decisions. The Societal Burning Flame, welcome back. Am I planning on getting Tamagotchi Life too? Not likely. And that has nothing to do with my a distaste or lack of enjoyment for the game. It's just very much not likely that I'll get it. Welcome back, Anissa. There's no... I've heard that there's no filter on the chat function there. For whatever reason, they thought that that was a fantastic idea. I don't get it, but... Blobberson! How you doing, Blobberson? You swapped to your official sticker book of the Paldea region. It's killing you? Uh-oh. Well, don't die. Trying to look for Pokemon stickers in it. Oh, gotcha. In 3 years, you will have a YouTube channel for the first time in your life? Like a channel to post videos to? Or like you won't have to use Shauna's? Yes and yes. You know what? I feel like that makes sense, actually. If you are able to post videos, why then would you need to use a separate account? You're not well lately? Your dad is forcing you to do stuff you don't want to do? That does sound indeed unfortunate. Plus you got a little sick. I can give it a shot. It does kind of ring a bell, that band name. But like, the bell's probably 2 states over, so like it's there, but it's very faint. Because he's a dark type. That's why, Ryland. I'm on vacation. Big agree, Tack. Big agree. They made the song Vacation. That also sounds familiar, but like more familiar than the band name for sure. But like, I'm thinking it's ringing a bell because Weird Al Yankovic did a spoof of it, but I'm not 100% certain on that. You just got to thinking, why does Grimsnarl look emo? Have a good night, Tack. Yeah, that didn't make it the bell any louder, Cappy. I'm just not. It's not coming to me. Then again, it may help you to know that I have a weird brain, I guess. I don't hear lyrics in songs. And it drives my wife insane. Because, like, she'll listen to Screamo and metal and all sorts of music, and she's listening to the words of the song and the lyrics. She's like, oh my gosh, the words for this song just, they speak to me. I like the message. I can't hear words in songs. Like, if I read the lyrics and then listen to the song while reading them, I can hear the words every time after that, but for the most part, I don't hear words. Vocals are just an instrument to me. So my brain processes the overall sound of the song, not individual pieces. But like if I heard an individual piece, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's the bass line for insert song name here, or that piano is from this song here. I do not know either of those two names, Cappy. It may also help you to know that while I do have a little experience in punk, in pop music, most of what I've listened to for the last decade is J-pop. And before that, it was like classic rock and country. As drastic of decisions as that sounds, until I was like 14, if I was riding in my dad's car, it was classic rock. In my mom's car, it was country. And then when I got to drive my own car, it was like pop music with Z103. And then I got Netflix and started watching anime really heavily. And I was like, you know what? I can't understand what these people are saying anyways. J-pop for the win. Let's do it. And have full sense. So grunge bands and garage bands and things like that, not too super familiar with. You're gonna see all those guys at the same music festival this summer. That's pretty dope. That'll be fun. Hey, we got a light gold. Did we hit the other one already? I'm a fan. Diglett is where my shiny luck ran out. For sure. I agree there, Starkiller. Also, how you doing tonight? How you doing? Got a massive migraine? I'm so sorry to hear that. You're close to finishing the story in Pokopia? That's legit. It'll be sad to see it end, but I bet there'll be room for DLC. Easily. If they're smart, they'll cash in. But I'm doing pretty alright. I've spent the last 2 work days just doing interviews all day, every day. And come to find out, we're not done yet. We're going to have more. They better make DLC. It would be easy for them to add each region to that game. And even aside from each region, like, there's still a lot of Kanto map to discover. Like, I can't figure out if, like, the second area with the Volcanion is Cinnabar Island or if it's supposed to be Pewter. Like, I'm getting Cinnabar Island, but, like, there's also no ocean anywhere for miles, so I'm inclined to say it's actually Pewter City. Especially with there, like, being a focus on an underground mine. You think the map is upside down? I think it's left to right flipped. Or maybe the towns inside the map are upside down. Because Fuchsia City looks pretty normal, honestly. Because if you put the beach to the south, that's where it should be at in the game. But it may be more so that it's rotated 90 degrees. Because you can fairly easily head to Fuchsia City or from Fuchsia to Vermilion by going off to the right. And while you can get there through there, it's actually north of Fuchsia, northeast. So, like, that would make sense to rotate 90 degrees. There's a game map that someone took and flipped it upside down to get the real map. They think it's just because the Pokemon put it on the wall as they found it since they can't read. That would make sense. Maybe we're just playing Pokemon in the upside down. Oh, Starkiller, you said that there was a city floating in the sky, kind of. Is that supposed to be Celadon? Because I feel like that's Celadon. You can't stand that show? It's terrible? At what point did it start being terrible? Because I've only seen season 1. And maybe season 1 was terrible, but 2020 had me feeling some kind of way and anything was great. I mean, that was back when I had the common decency not to finish a show without my wife. But then I realized that if I wait for my wife to finish every show, I will never finish a show again in my life. Like, she really wanted to watch Game of Thrones. And so I said, okay, but we have to finish it because I ain't watching it to get halfway through a story and then stop. And we're somewhere in season 5. Like, is that 11 herself, like the character is cringe, or the actress playing 11? Millie Bobby Brown, or whatever the heck her name is these days. The actress is horrible. Like, as a person or an actress? Both. Miles Davis, hello? Welcome. Your PFP kind of looks like a troll doll, and I'm here for it. Jay Mooch. This is absolutely Yu-Gi-Oh! It's time to or something like that. Firo is your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh monster. Extra draw power is crazy broken. You know what? I think I would tend to agree. The Sky Island thing is apparently was a town that the ground kept rising into the mountains, and that's how it was made. But if you end up building a giant building, which is the shopping plaza. Okay, I mean, that would make sense. So that's probably Celadon. You were doing the stickers and he said you won't flip the page. You won't flip the page it's on, and you did 4 times in a row. Low expectations. Big surprise. I think that's like, if you have low expectations, you can always be surprised when they're exceeded. And you won't be surprised if they're not. So, you know, might be the key to happiness or something, I don't know. We might be onto something. I was over happily building Vermilion City, and then I got sidetracked by rebuilding the SS Anne. And I don't even know how many Pokemon you can actually see, find, and obtain in the game. And I don't believe that you can find doubles or duplicates. At least I haven't successfully done that yet, if it's possible. So I feel like the SS Anne alone has like way more rooms than I would ever need for Pokemon. This is not a Nuzlocke, Cappy. This is just a shiny only badge quest. So just finding one shiny before I can beat each gym leader. Trying to keep in mind that I can't have a crazy level lead on the gym leader, so I'm only allowing myself to go like 2 levels over the gym leader's strongest Pokemon. What that means is I basically have to try to beat Lieutenant Surge with the level 26 Diglett, I think. You only get one of each Pokemon? I mean, that makes sense. Have they said how many Pokemon are in the game so far? Yeah, that definitely got switched because, like, I'm sitting up pretty high. Let's tilt that down. Better? Better. Probably doesn't help that I keep moving my desk by accident and making the camera fall each time I do it. Yu-Gi-Oh! He's the king of games. Do, 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 do. It's a good theme song, by the way. Also, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged is pretty fire. What does the stream EXP do? It's just a common thing for people to be able to get. It doesn't really do anything aside from say you are the #1 chatter for this stream and give you a cool little badge. So that's pretty sweet. You just uploaded a video 10 minutes ago and it already has 52 views. Pretty good, Dino Warrior. Pretty good. Now, what's your subscriber count? Was it a YouTube short? And what was the video title? a short and you found sunshine? Yeah, shorts get views pretty fast. Oh, that would have been wild if we found it at 33.33, but one day we'll get a recurring. Sarasota Samira, welcome. Or is it Sarasota Samira? Sarasota. One of those, maybe. Welcome to the channel either way. It's actually Naruto from your live streams. Ah, that would make sense. Naruto? Wow, we're getting down really close. Just chilling at 60 subscribers left until 500. We're getting closer and closer every day. We're doing great things. There's a good chance we'll be at 460 by Sunday. Starkiller's making 60 alt accounts tonight. One for each one of the members of his raccoon army. You might start a Pokemon channel, Cappy. That would be pretty dope. There's a lot that can be done with Pokemon. Like, I haven't even broken into emulators myself, and ROM hacks and fan games and things like that. Not really my forte here on this channel, but my main channel could see that happening. I mean, it's not like either one of these channels stand any significant chance whatsoever of getting noticed by Nintendo, so... I'm also not a fan of emulators, Starkiller. And I get the appeal behind fan-made games, but at the same time, the originals are just fine. I should try Pokemon Clova. They are as genuine as Pokemon Go Pokemon. Well, actually less. You got a good laugh out of it. Honestly, if I was to try any of them, I think it would have to be Pokemon Ash Red, I think is what it's called, or Emerald Kaizo, or Ironmon. Unbound is one of your favorites. I've also heard good things about Uranium. And there's like a Team Rocket version where he plays Team Rocket that sounds kind of intriguing. You've played some of the old games emulated and some of the fan ones, and you would just rather play the originals. That's kind of where I'm at without, you know, having tested those or played them. But for me, it comes from the Pokemon are like illegitimate and they can never go to home and they can't be a part of an overall collection. So it just has less there for me. What's my plan for Koga's team? Well, I think I'm shiny hunting Abra next, because Koga's going to be my next opponent. That's my main plan, is just clapping his cheeks with some psychic action. I think it'll do nicely. Then again, maybe he's not my next gym leader because I have to encounter a Snorlax first. And that means I'd have to beat Erica, then Koga. Then again, I could just beat Erica after I get this Diglett and call it fair's fair. Go hunt Snorlax, come back, beat Lieutenant Surge. And then go beat Koga. I don't know. Oh, I absolutely have to shiny hunt Snorlax. No question about it. Yeah. His team is level 40 to 49. I don't see the problem. The only problem I see is that I might have to fight the gym leaders in a specified order so that I don't super over-level them. But given that he's like generally badge 5, shouldn't be a problem. Because like I'm going to have to use this Diglett to beat Surge and then shiny hunt an Abra, and I already got the team I need to defeat Erica, so that's not a problem. And then Snorlax, fight Koga. Just means I might have to use the Versus Seeker to get some of my team up to snuff. Or go back in Battle the Trainers I skipped to get to this point. I would love to use Vulpix if I could guarantee I could actually catch it. The problem is that tank Muck with Minimize. Muck does seem to be problematic sometimes, but I'm pretty sure Alakazam can take him fairly well. I'm pretty confident in Alakazam's ability to outspeed. You almost quit because of that Muck, I'm hoping. Hey, Dr. Snapper, welcome. Yeah, I mean, maybe I just have to use my other team to do some setup, like Venusaur, maybe do some put-to-sleep shenanigans, maybe Leech Seed it so that it loses health over time, and then pivot into Alakazam with Psybeam or something. Dino, have a fantastic night. Dr. Stepper, are you back to working nights these days? You were over-leveled in Fire Red and very under-leveled in Leaf Green. Understandable. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Koga does because, like, I don't think I've ever fought the gym leaders without being over-leveled because I just rock a Charizard the entire time. So it'll definitely be interesting to have like leveled Pokemon and see how big of a struggle it actually is. But knowing that I have to get a Snorlax prior to fighting Koga, means I'm going to have a pretty beefy tank boy. By the time you got to the Elite Four, your Charizard was pushing level 74, as it should. Pretty sure once Charizard gets like level 76, it can fairly easily solo the entire Elite Four with Elixir or two, depending on your moves. Okay, Dr. Snapper, so you still work for that company as a security guard, right? Just one that kind of rotates you out for place to place for where you're doing security detail. Is that still the gig you're doing? You're still at Factor? Gerudo Valley will never not be a bop. I'm just gonna say it. Letting your other switch charge to do trades with onto your fire red so you can have the 150 living dex. There you go. That's what's up. We did a playthrough of fire red before this. Got my shiny Deoxys at the end in a record 71 encounters at 35 minutes. It was legendary. Mythical even. And then we said, let's test our luck on a shiny only run, and here we are. 71 encounters for Deoxys, 2,224 for Venusaur, 996 for Spearow, and my shiny luck ran out. Have a great night, Cappy. We'll catch you next time. My cat is really fat, and she is spazzing out playing with her tail, I think, while also trying to clean her rear. But she's so fat, she's struggling. So, like, I think she's bending over too far and accidentally rolling and, like, freaking out because, like, why the heck did I just roll? What's going on? You seen someone go 22,000 within a week when these were released on the Switch? Gosh dang. That's crazy. Not really, that's actually pretty par for the course, and I am hoping I don't have to do that because that means I'm like about eight times more than what I'm at now. But we might have to put in the work for this one. Which really sucks because this has taken me like a solid week and a half to get this far on just Diglett. Like these Diglett encounters are abysmal. We're gonna make up some time with Abra for sure though. So while this one's gonna take like however long, Abra's gonna be super quick. We're gonna be doing like 55 encounters per reset, so that'll add up really fast. It was for Bulbasaur and she still hasn't got it yet, and I think she's nearing 60,000. Gosh, dying. Starkiller's huge raccoon is in chat. Yeah, I'm fairly confident 60,000 would be like close to giving up for me, if not past it. It's like, you know what? I don't need this bad. shiny cast before you go. Currently at 3372, saying 3853, if not 4000. Maybe my shiny hunting program will be ready by then, and I can set it to automatically play a Dragon Ball Z clip when I hit 9,000 encounters. Or rather, 9,001. $1,500 resets is your limit because you don't have the attention span for long-term shiny hunting. I feel you there. Bulbasaur. Do I think it's worth it to shiny hunt Nidoran male in Fire Red on Route 3? Absolutely I do, but just know you will probably walk away with a Spearow. Because, like, if you manage to get it, it's a great addition to your run. Fearow, also not a bad addition to your run, but I think Spearow is the dominant spawn there, followed by, like, male Nidoran. As long as you don't get a Jigglypuff, I think you'll be alright. Depending on what your purposes are. But like if shiny only badge quest, then I would risk it. I did. I was hoping for a Nidoran. Didn't get it, but that's okay. I like Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Hey Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? Oh yeah, it's at 1006 Nampa, yeah, 1006 Nampa, you totally got this. Go kick his butt. Okay, Vegeta. What? He's beating him? Oh, wait, hold on, Nampa. My scouter was upside down. His scouter level's 9001. Oh, yeah, it's 1009. That's right, thanks. Thanks, Fallen. 1009, Nampa. Oh, no, I was right. It would be 1006 because the 6 would be upside down and it's 9001. 1006, 9001. There you go. It's over 9,000. And then you got Team 4-Star that did Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, which was also freaking hilarious. Route 3 is a 5% spawn rate there. Is it really that low for male on Fire Red? Finally got done with your Pokedex stickers? Alright, we got a 3-minute warning. I'm going to be ending the stream at 10 p.m., so we got 3 minutes until that happens. I got dinner to make and a bed to crawl in. I have not been getting enough sleep. I'm whooped. You as well, Dr. Snapper. Always a pleasure to have you pop in. this time it's me running away, dashing off. It's more of a whine than a screech. The over 9,000. Over 9,000? Yeah, I think DBZ Abridged is the one that like screams it. It's over 9,000. Okay. That is going to be the last encounter. We shall catch you all next time, which should be tomorrow night, because the wife is going to want to read some books and such. So I'll be streaming at 8 p.m. tomorrow as well. We'll catch you guys then.